Hello children, hope you're all doing good and fine. I am Sumati. This week I am going to teach you subject general awareness, topic recap on the uses of water and recap on the 3 R's, that is reduce, reuse and recycle. Day 1. Water and its uses. Children, as we have learned about it in the last class, we will be doing a recap of it once again. Shall we begin? Yes. Water. Children, can you now tell me, can we live without water? No, because water is one of the most important substances on earth. And we need water to survive. If there is no water, there would be no life on earth. Human beings, plants and trees need water to survive. So, water is very important. Even birds, animals, and aquatic animals do need water to survive. Day 2. Children, now we will be doing a recap on the uses of water. Shall we begin? Yes. What do we see in the first picture? Yes, we need water for bathing. You're right. Water is needed for bathing. In the next picture, water is also used for drinking, isn't it? Yes, we need water to drink also. Shall we learn the next uses of water? Yes. Water is used for watering plants. Only when we water plants, they grow well and we get beautiful flowers or vegetables from them. So, water is very important for watering the plants. In the next example, water is also useful for cooking. Isn't it, children? Mama cooks yummy food only when there is water. So, water is essential for cooking also. In the next example, we need water to wash vegetables and fruits. Without washing them, can we eat them? No. So, whenever we are eating vegetables and fruits, we need to wash them well and then eat them. So, water is very important here. In the next example, we need water to mop the floor so we can keep our offices and surroundings and homes clean. So, water is very important for mopping also. In the next example, we need water to generate electricity. Can we stay without electricity? No. So, water is very important to generate electricity. In the next example, we need water also to wash our vehicles. To keep our vehicles clean and tidy, we need water. So, water is essential even to wash the vehicles. In the next example, we see that water is useful for farmers also. Without water, farmers can't grow food and hence we will also not be able to eat good food. So, water is very essential for agriculture. Okay? Yes. In the next example, we see water is also essential for washing clothes. It is very important to wash clothes also. What do we see in this picture? We see animals do need water to drink. So, water is essential even for the animals. Okay? Yes. In the next example, water is also useful for sports like swimming. Isn't it, children? Yes. So water is essential for us in so many ways. We need and use water in many ways in a lifetime. Did you understand, children? Day 3. Recap of the 3 R's: reduce, reuse and recycle. Children, in this picture we see our earth very sad and it is crying. But why is it crying? Yes, we need to save our earth. But how do we save our earth? One of the solution to get rid from pollution is the 3 R's principle, which is reduce, reuse and recycle, by which we can help our earth to be safe and the environment to be clean. We shall now study about the 3 R's in detail. Shall we begin? Yes. We see the 3 R's here, that is reduce plus reuse plus recycle is equal to a happier earth. When we use these 3 R's, we can make our earth happier. Okay, this is the picture of the 3 R's. The first R we are going to study today is reduce. But what do you mean by reduce? Reduce means we use less of the natural resources by cutting down on these practices which lead to their wastage. For example, we can reduce the wastage of electricity by switching off the unnecessary lights and fans. We can also reduce the uses of water. You can use the water when not needed. And we can also reduce the usage of paper by using it on both the sides rather than using it on one side only. The next example we are going to learn is to use metal boxes for packing of foods. We should not use paper boxes or plastic boxes to pack of food or our drinks. We should always use metal boxes. In the next picture, we need to reduce on the food waste also. Like we should plan our meals and check our fridge before shopping our veggies and fruits. Okay, and we should always keep a list of perishables to be used in the fridge where we can see them, and always love to eat your leftover food. Don't waste your food. Always love to eat your leftovers. In the next example, it's about reduce in saving the power, that is electricity. Always switch off your lights when not in use, and you have to save our electricity. The next example is about stop using plastic straws. Always use metal straws, so it is reusable. So stop using plastic straws. Now we shall be studying the second R, that is the reuse. But what do we mean by reuse? Reuse means that we can use the same things again and again. For example, cloth bags can be reused again in place of plastic bags. Cans, tissue rolls and bottles also can be reused. In the next example, the waste of fruits and vegetables can be used as manure for plants and trees. The next one, metal water bottles can be reused, but plastic bottles cannot be reused. So always use metal water bottles. Here we see how the Disposable bottles can be used for growing plants. So never waste water bottles. You can make you can grow beautiful plants with them. Okay? Yes. In the next example, we see the paper cups, how they are used as pen or the pencil stand. So the disposable cups also can be used as pen and pencil stands. Now we will be learning about the last R, that is recycle. What do we mean by recycle? Recycle means that we should collect the used and discarded items of paper, plastic, glass and metals and send them to the respective industries and make them into fresh paper, plastic, glass or metal objects. For example, you can use the tissue rolls into beautiful pen or pencil stands. Plastic jars in which we buy various food items like jams and pickles can be used for storing things like salt and sugar. The eggshells after use can be used for growing plants. In this picture, children, this is how the recycling of the waste materials goes on. This is how the industries recycle the waste metals. In the next picture, children, we see how the process of the recycling of plastic goes on. This is how when the plastic is recycled, it goes through different process and recycling happens. And the last process about recycling we are seeing, children, is the recycling of the paper. All the old papers will be bundled and they will be sent to the industries concerned, and these papers will be reused in the process. Okay? Thank you, children, and keep safe.